What's up, Robert? Hey, Greg, what's up, man? Nick, what's up, man? Welcome. That used to be really popular. I used to see that everywhere, and I'm like, I assume you're doing it as a joke. Okay, just 2 spots left in first break. Well, welcome, man. Good luck. Sometimes there's such thing as beginner's luck. Sometimes there's not such thing. Fifth. Big Al's license, we added Joe Theismann and Julio Rodriguez on a Nike and a Mitchell and Ness. Just two spots left. That is Isaac Bruce and Jadeveon Clowney for just 7 and 5. I've got Guido first with Bruce. Greg just a second behind, but I'm sure you were just doing it to try to help me fill this. Although it is your Rammies. Clowney, last one left. The music is way too loud. I'm probably yelling at you guys. We will do the case break first, and then we'll come back and do the licensed jersey second. I don't think we'll do any lives today. The only thing we could do would be a Big Al's mini jersey. Pick one random 3, but I need to get going on the series, so I've got a lot of work to get it ready for Monday. Decided to go golfing yesterday, which took up a ton of my time. I didn't even get to finish because of lightning storms, but it was fun. So just Clowney left, but we'll come back to that. Let's do our case break. This is the last Series 3 case. I do have, I don't know if it's a Series 2 or a Series 1. So if they don't announce a new series within the next week, we'll probably switch back to that old series for next week or the week after that if we skip a week. And then hopefully we get some Series 4 going at some point. I have no idea. They don't really tell me when it's coming out. Whoops. I did that incorrectly, didn't I? Just wanted to separate these so you could tell the difference between the two. There we go. Okay, let's do our case break. Final one's right here. Felt heavy to me when I picked it up, but I think it's because I'm weak. Every time I pick it up, I think, is there an authentic in here? Let's run through the players. We had 13 make it to solos. I could have waited and had the last 4 spots claimed, but I figured people like solos, and let's do it Saturday instead of Sunday. So we've got Robert with Brady, Baselli, and Nick Bosa. Cody, Love, Butler, and Eli. Tom, you had Moss, Pickett, and Carson. Robert, Mahomes, Najee, and Barkley. Nick, you had Taylor, Henry, and Jonathan Taylor. Tim, you had Marino, Gonzalez, and Waddle. Robert, Burrow, Devonta, and Rich Gannon. Greg, you had Elway, Henderson, and Murray. Healy, you had Stroud, Agbuka, and Dawkins. I just barely saw your message, Healy. Yes, that is a college player. They do come out semi-frequently, just like the last college player you had last week or 2 weeks ago. Jeff, if you're here, I'm talking to you. If you're not here, then I'm just speaking to the air. Josh Allen, Russell Wilson, Jason Taylor, Greg, Barry, Warner, Addison, Gore, Tua, and Donald. David, you had Peyton Manning, Eddie George, Daniel Jones. Sam, you had Emmitt Smith, Dick Vermeil, Michael Irvin. Nick P, you had Ocho Cinco, you got Marcus Allen, Earl Campbell, Robert, Bradshaw, Cox, Lewis, Shannon, Rod Woodson, Isaac Bruce, and Richard Sherman. Breaking Brad, you had Pickens, Montana, Dorsett, Reagan, Strahan, and Herbert. Bob, you had Kuechly. We started our this series with a Kuechly, and I thought we were going to see him more often. We only saw him that once. Maybe we'll start and end with one, Bob. Lawrence, Richardson, Shannon, Farmouth, Dickerson, Metcalf, Bill Assie, Lamb, Ayuk, and Urlacher. Greg, Dion, Falk, and Tim Brown. Jonathan R. Atwater traded for Hines Ward, Randall Cunningham. The trades that I didn't mention, they have T's next to them, so you guys know who he traded for. Nick Breeze, Trey Lance, and Herschel Walker. Jonathan R. Tomlinson, McNabb, Cousins, Spilby, Sharp, Olson, Aikman, Dustin in Facebook jail because he's selling animals on Facebook. Bailey, Jimmy Johnson, DeMarcus Ware. Yep, Ryan's over here. I'll get to that one second. Zach Peterson, Bo Jackson, Bob Lilly. He's not really selling animals. Oh, there he is. Dustin, you can defend yourself. So it'll let you like stuff, but you just can't comment. Interesting. Would trade or sell Johnson? Which Johnson did you have? Jimmy. Anybody interested in Jimmy? And then our solos, we had Brady with Edgerrin James, Nick with Zach Wilson, Bill B with Alex Smith, Brian E with Justin Jefferson, the new contract, Jonathan R with Deshaun Watson, Zach with George Kittle, Tom, Justin Fields, Sean, you had Lenny Moore, Bob, you had Travis Etienne, Greg, Jason Witten, Jonathan R, Flutie, Steve, Keyshawn, and Gila, you had Matt Ryan. I can't comment on the post or other people's comments, so I couldn't try to trade anything. Yeah, that sucks. If that's the case, you can always message me. As you've learned, I'm not the best at responding quick sometimes, but we're gonna get another Bosa Vermil Cunningham box. I couldn't believe. I thought if we had an exact duplicate, 3 was enough to make me a little weirded out, but an exact blueprint would have been weird. I just wanted to sell a graded Pikachu. and they ban you for selling animals. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so let's get rolling here. Jimmy Johnson is up for trade. Don't be so negative, Brian. Who has those players? Maybe Brady has one. No, Brady's got Edge. I want to see Edge come out. Okay, so Jimmy Johnson up. After we run through these 4 boxes, we'll do our single license Big Al jersey. The only thing left there is Jadeveon Clowney from the Texans. I know he plays elsewhere now, but that is a $5 spot. Everything else is closed. And then we'll probably sign off for the day. Just a quick Saturday stream. Usually our main stream nights are Monday, Wednesday. And we'll be back into full rhythm on Monday with Big Al's full size, hopefully. I worked half a day with Brady. Can't be anything but negative. Yeah. Okay, let's roll. Here's our final case that I saved the best one for last. We'll never know. Sealed. They even put an extra line of tape over the middle. Oh, I'm seemingly grabbing at something that doesn't exist. Still down here. And still down here. I don't know why it feels heavy. I think I'm just weak. Good one, Brian. Good luck, all. So again, if anybody's interested in Jimmy is up. Jimmy's angry. Jimmy's got the stuff for you. Jimmy holds grudges. Okay, here's box 1 over here. Some of you guys will get that. Some of you won't. Feel heavy because there's a Kirk Cousins in there. Every time I see an authentic come out, I guess Trey Lance or Kirk Cousins. That's what we've seen a bunch from the regular series. I'm not going to give any hints if any of them feel heavy. Wait until we open. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jimmy holds grudges. Excuse me. Jimmy won't forget this. Yeah, I knew you'd like that one, Brian. You're the one that ended Jimmy's career. You're the one that sidelined Jimmy. Okay, box 1, box 2, box 3, box 4. He is trying to trade it, Eric. I don't think he wants to ditch a spot. But I guess if he does want to ditch one, he could sell it to you for 13. Dustin, let him know. Do you want to keep it, or were you just trying to trade, or do you want to? I'd sell if he wants it. Okay, let me make a note. Eric, if you want Jimmy for 13, all you. Jimmy, Eric's getting a plus 13. Dustin getting a negative 13. Okay, Eric, good luck. Final Series 3. I've said it every week. This has been my favorite series of, got a little squish, favorite series of Gold Rush for the last year. We'll see where Series 4 goes. I'm hoping to get some of the new names in there from the draft, or even just some of the same names but on their new teams would be nice. We'll see. See if they try to sneak Tannehill or Sam Darnold back on there, or if they keep them off, hopefully. Okay, box 1, black box. NFL replica. Let's that there. Okay, here we go. Good luck, all. 3, 2, 1. Man, we keep seeing this team. Hey, we used to always believe in the number, and then slowly the number started betraying us. Back when we first started breaking, when we saw those numbers, it was usually a bigger hit. But then we started getting betrayed by the numbers. If you got an eagle, you got a chance. I've got an off-the-wall guess on this one. I'm not going to say it. I think we might see someone that usually comes out for a different team. I'm hoping we end with like a cool headliner or something here. In this case, Vic. I don't know if Vic's in this checklist, is he? He seems to jump on and jump off every other series. But we pulled a ton of Cunninghams, and he's been on the Luna, right, or the flat white. So maybe we missed Cunningham. Here we go. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. There's a few of you guys saying, why couldn't he have come out the last few times we got an eagle? Devonta Smith. Nice green ink, and it's not the lime green, it's the dark green, which I like on these ones. Back at certified, I don't think we pulled a single Devonta from this series, so I'm fine pulling him. He seems to come out a lot everywhere, but not for us lately, so that's good. Devonta was a random. Going to Robert. Robert, these case breaks have not been kind to you, but you're going 1 for 1 so far. So, congrats. Devonta Smith. I think the best feeling in a case break is hitting box 1. Then you know, at least I got one, and you're hoping for more. Of course, only one person can fill that. Box 2 is a pretty good feeling, too. Okay, box 2. Good luck, all. Devonta Smith. We've been NFC heavy lately from these cases. Oh, see what I see? Replica helmet, not a speed, so this is most likely VSR 4. That limits it down to a few players. Okay, let's see. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Of course, these never, these smaller ones tend to roll around in here. I can't even tell what direction that's supposed to be. Good grief. Put some padding in there, man. Three, two, one. Did we manage to miss the VSR 4 bug all series until this one? I've seen them others pull it quite a bit, but I don't know if we had one until this one. Maybe we had one earlier. That's a yellow stripe. That's a Steeler. Steeler VSR 4. A couple options on this one. 3, 2, 1. But that is Mr. Pat Freiermuth. They've had a few of these that they throw into a couple of them per series, it seems, for the last little while. Backup certified Pat Freiermuth, a tight end from Penn State. That was a claim spot, too, Shannon. That was your second claim spot. Because I kept denying you on the ones you were picking because they were already gone. That's it, Shannon. Pat Freiermuth on the VSR 4. 4 of the Steelers. Smaller helmet, still a replica, just older style. Come on, headliner. Come on, pictured headliner. Box 3. So far, Devonta Smith and Pat Freiermuth. And I said NFC heavy, and then we pull an AFC. So. Black box. This time it is a speed. Moving to lose it. Okay, here we go. Box 3. 3, 2, 1. That is green. Green Bay Packers flash. We've pulled 2 or 3 different players on the flash this series. Let's see who it is this time. Packers. Are we going tight end? Are we going safety? Are we going quarterback? Leroy Jenkins. Leroy Butler's your guess. That's what I meant with safety. Tight end, obviously. Gold Rush Darling would be Sterling Sharp. He dropped off for a while and then he came back. I did not look. I didn't see who it was on the label or the signature, so let's figure this one out together. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It is Leroy. I love pulling Leroy. I know someone was hoping for Sharp because it was a late claim. But this is the newly new as in the last 2 years Hall of Fame 22. I've got Leroy's, but none of them have Hall of Fame on them in my collection. Leroy Butler, 36. Good auto on that one too. I do not know who got him on the random. Right up at the top. Hey, look at that. Cody, you claimed love, and you got a different Packer as a random. Congrats, Cody. Leroy Butler. Good auto on that one. Yellow ink. I dig it. And who will be our final player from this series? Our first player, I think, was Kuechly. I don't know if that was our first box. I have to go back and watch. Kuechly or Ocho Cinco, I think. We got one left, one final chance. Good luck, everyone. Black box, it is a speed again. We managed to miss the college boxes for like the last 4 or 5 cases somehow. Okay, here we go. Good luck. 3, 2, 1. I see blue. I felt like I just oh man, that's Panthers. Panthers Eclipse. How does that? You guys think that Yeah, that's weird, man. You guys think that I'm like packing these boxes. I have nothing to do with Gold Rush. I did get an extra earpiece though. I said it before we even started that it'd be cool to do it that way because I was hoping to see more of them. 3, 2, 1. Was it our very first box? I know it was our very first case. That's Luke Kuechly. That looks extra shady when I say stuff like that. I do watch a lot of these get open, but that's crazy. Nice Van White impression. Yeah. Rip to those two. They just did their last. I don't think I really watched that, but obviously everyone knows who it is. Luke Kuechly was claimed as well, I think, somewhere along the way. Bob. So 2 claimed, 2 randoms. Luke Kuechly. That was oddly something I was predicting there. I did say NFC heavy, and the only one that wasn't was right after I said it, so I jinxed that one box. Yeah, the last 3 or 4 cases we've had have been NFC heavy. So that's not much of a guess there. Devonta Smith, Pat Freiermuth, Leroy Butler, and Luke Kuechly. No huge name there, but some awesome names. I like them. How many cases do I think Gold Rush puts into Helmet Series? Probably over 100. I want to say we probably broke 10 from this series, so it could be even more. It could be 200. I've always told you guys that I think, and this is kind of obvious, but obviously the big boys like Brady, Mahomes have one, maybe two. I think Brady has always won. I don't know if Mahomes comes out twice in a series. But then you see guys like Freiermuth, Smith, Leroy come out, 8, 9, 10 times across the board. So when someone says, Leroy hit last week, should I avoid him? Sometimes depends on who it is. Yeah, avoid him, or sometimes no, go heavier after him. You kind of start to learn how this stuff works. But again, it's all just luck and which cases come to us. These were names that we didn't. I think we pulled one Leroy this series. That's our second. We pulled one Freiermuth. It wasn't on a VSR4, and I think we pulled maybe one Smith and one Kuechly. So just twice for us on those. But we had a few guys we pulled 3 or 4 times. So it just depends. Congrats, winners. Sorry to everyone else. Some fun boxes there. Let's get to our licensed jersey. Yeah, you guys can always ask me questions like that. Gold Rush, you guys know I'm not affiliated with Gold Rush whatsoever. I buy their stuff because I like mystery stuff outside of Big Al's. And I do think there's value in them, but you start to learn what's a little more possible than others. I simply walk out there and grab a case, the closest case to me, and bring it up, and we open it up. I will never, ever bring down 10 cases in here and number them and random off which case we're going to do. It's too much work. Okay, we are almost full on the licensed jersey. We've opened 2 so far. It was Trey Turner and Justin Herbert. So we added Julio Rodriguez, almost said Julio Jones, and Joe Theismann. Those are both claimed, but we have Jadeveon Clowney, last one left. One of the cheaper spots, or it is the cheapest spot, actually. Is that the only $5 spot? No, Earl's a $5 spot, too. This and the multi-sport winner's choice stuff, I may sub some stuff out and in if they have a hard time getting claimed. That's no big deal for me. I've got tons of items to put in it. Eric, you want Clowney? You got it. So just fight for that one. Okay, I'm not going to bother reading off player names next to, players, claimers next to the players. Again, if you need help remembering who you chose, please ask me. I'll read it off for you. But here's a little snapshot. I'll leave that up while we're rolling the bingo ball here. I'll just show the bingo ball close since I'm on the small screen. We pulled 2. I added 2. There may be some times where I let it drop down to 36. I'm not going to change the prices unless I drop prices for individual players. But generally, this will be a series ran between 36 and 40 boxes with just reloads for new players. I won't always reload the same sport that hit. So far, I have. But you may see a different sport get beefed up a little bit and other sports come down. I just ordered some new jerseys from all 4 sports. So I also have a cool I could probably put it under basketball. It's not NBA, but I got a cool Paige Becker's licensed UConn jersey. That was not cheap at all. Kind of a cool different thing. If anyone was following the Eric just closed it, Nick, but I appreciate it. It would have been $5, but Eric closed it. Make sure you're live on the stream too. Sometimes people get pause and then you're watching from the backside, and it sucks that way. So, anyways, we got a bunch of fun names coming in. I've got Christian McCaffrey for the Niners. I appreciate it, Nick, but it did get closed just before Eric snagged it. So we are full with Eric there. Trying to think who else I Leon Draisaitl I have coming in. Gary Payton, Hakeem Olajuwon. Some fun baseball names too. Anyways, let's get rolling. Nick, hopefully you're watching live. It happens to all of us where you get a little bit behind and then it feels like you're commenting in real time, but it's behind. Let's shake this up. Okay, one box. $2.9. Speaking of Draisaitl, isn't that his number? He's not in here yet, obviously. This isn't a blind series, but I've got him. I've got Hyman from Edmonton coming. I've got Verhaeghe from Florida. I also had a bunch of other hockey ones coming. I like the hockey jerseys. Okay, so 29. There's your spots. Let's close this out here. Hopefully you heard me there, Nick. Don't send for that. Eric closed it before you got to it. 2.9. Any Vancouver jersey? Yes. Quinn Hughes coming too. That's one of the ones I couldn't think of. Blue Adidas, Quinn Hughes will be added in there too. The problem is that I don't want it to go higher than 40 spots. We technically could, and it would just lower prices. We could go higher, but then there's a ton of spots to claim. I feel like 40 is already a lot. Yeah, no problem, Nick. I just didn't want you to pay and with it already being claimed. So yeah, there's Quinn Hughes is one of them. The problem with all the fun stuff I'm buying is we got to get through stuff to get it added in there, unless I just shake stuff up and take stuff out and put new stuff in. But so far, I mean, we can get through 2 or 3 of these a week. That'll be a fun little series to slowly move through. Okay, 2.9. Oh, jeez. I'm always scared with these jersey boxes. Okay, here we go. Let's see which one we got. Ooh. And I got a feeling that one of you might be a little sad thinking, had I not been selling animals, I probably would have been all over this spot. Woo, that's a fun one. Is that back-to-back NFL spots hitting? I believe it is. That is Mike Evans on the Nike for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, JSA certified for the Bucs. Beautiful. I love this jersey too with the cream color added in there. Mike Evans. Who had the? Oh, I know who had Mike Evans. Gila. That was your only spot too. Gila taking home Mike Evans on the licensed Nike jersey. Congrats, Gila. That's awesome. If we had more people watching, we maybe could have ran one of these pick one random one, but I'm going to save that for Monday. I'm going to get working on the series. Series 26 is going to be extremely fun. I've got a bunch of slates that we're added into. I know I'm a little behind others sometimes. I mean, I shouldn't say I'm behind. I just can't put stuff in and then have it come out a week later when I want it to in smaller stacks like other people. I have to put it in and hope for the cool stuff to come out with 180 other options in there. So, but this series will have a bunch of slates put in, so we should be seeing those more often. And then a bunch of their fun stuff, big names that we're always used to. All the names that hit the big names will be back in there. So if you were chasing a player and they got pulled, they're back in for this series. 193, I think, is our final number. Anyways, I'll get, oh, that reminds me, I need to get last team standing up. I'll do that right now, actually, after this. Appreciate you guys joining. Yeah, thanks, Mike. One of these times you'll hit a nice A nice Seattle jersey. I didn't update it here, but the Eberle is actually a reverse retro. Christian helped me identify a few of those. So that's a cool jersey. So is the Barkov. Did I hit anything? Yeah, you gotta participate to hit, Dale. I did see you hit, like I said there, though, in Christian's finally, right? Okay, congrats, Hela. Congrats, winners, Farmouth, Devonta Smith, Luke Kuechly, Leroy Butler. Apologies to everyone else that had a rough day on this one. We'll be back Monday. Tomorrow, the dollar break will be back up. We may drop one of these as well to break on Monday, or I may just wait to do one live Monday night or something. We'll see. Anyways, I appreciate you guys joining as always. Hopefully, you guys have a good Saturday lined up. I'll be down here boxing up helmets for probably 12 hours. So good luck to me. Okay, guys, have a great day. We'll see you around. If you're on here on Monday, we'll see you then. Peace.